Hello everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah! Set in the one and only Brobna! And today we have a super special battle report for you because it is time, my friends, to resurrect one of the greatest formats this channel has ever seen. No, it is not Beanie's Naked Cooking, it is the HQ Battle Royale that is back for 10th edition. And you know how we are on this channel, we always like to get guests in, special people from the past who make our present even better. And this time, it's none other than Rapid! Who's going to join us today for today's HQ Battle Royale. The aim is simple, kill, crush, and / or destroy. But I'll explain the rules a little bit better now. So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobna, and we have Crazy Doug to thank for this awesome piece of terrain that is going to serve as the fight pit for today's events. Now, as you well know if you've watched any of our previous videos, the aim here is to bring your team of 3 models, or 500 points, however you want to spend your points, to the battle, and the last person standing is the winner. But today, there is a slight twist, for you see here, my friends, this is the only objective in play. It is the only way, outside of something I'll explain in a second, to score VP. Every single battle round outside of the first, the person who has the most OC controlling this gets 1 point. And at the end of the battle, you get 1 point per surviving team member, and that will determine who is the victor of this bloody and brutal battle. Every other kill, no matter where it is on the board, will net you CP instead to add onto your collection to allow you to use some crazy stratagems to turn the tide of battle in your favor. And you might be looking at this terrain feature and thinking to yourself, but there's only 2 sides here. How is that going to be favorable for somebody who deploys, say, over in that corner? Well, my friends, because all of these people that we're playing as have legs, jetpacks, spidery limbs, and tank tracks, we're saying that these also count as being open for today's battle, meaning that you can basically trundle your grundle all the way through. Now this does count as a line of sight blocking piece of terrain, and if you're standing on it anywhere, it confers benefits of cover, unless the person shooting at you is also on the same terrain feature. Now, I bet you're thinking to yourself, how are things going to work with 3 players in contest, and who goes into fighting first, and how does that all work? Well, we're going to do a quick visual demonstration to show our concept of nominations. At the beginning of each battle round, you will choose your opponent and point at them, like so. 3, 2, 1, everyone points at Rapid. Just so that we know for now. That means that Rapid is the chosen target of both Beanie and I. But let's say that if we were choosing different targets, then that means that that is the person that you can only shoot at, you can only fight, you can only charge at. Everything else does not count. Now, if Rapid and I chose each other to be fated foes, then we will stay in combat over here. But if Rapid were to choose a different opponent, say Beanie, then at the beginning of his turn, he would disengage from me automatically and is allowed to go off and charge his tank, for example, and carve it up as Dante probably would do in real life over here.
I mean, the last time Dante tried to carve up a tank with me, he couldn't even beat a devilfish, so that was delicious.
Well, let's hope that they, oh god, he's having flashbacks, this is bad. Okay, so that's how it all works here. So you disengage, it just means basically that there's an opportunity to not have defender fights first, but you do fight in combat if you are locked in at both sides. Hope that makes sense.
I'd just like to point out also that Dante at the end of the game was killed by a crude shaper that cost 40 points. Just salt, put it in there.
I'm going to shout a bit louder because I've got a mic on at the moment.
Sorry, what's that? We can't hear you, mate, but I think what Rapid is trying to say is, let's go meet the teams. So let's kick things off by looking at Beanie's team. Tell us what you brought today, Bean.
So I brought a Lord Discordant on Hellstalker who has the Mark of Corn and the Talisman of Burning Blood.
Ooh.
He has a Bale Flamer and many attacks. So hopefully on the charge he'll get D3 extra attacks and strength. So he should be able to carve up pretty much anything I want. He's an expensive boy, but I love him and it's nice to be able to actually play him in a game of 10th edition.
Indeed.
Next to him is one of my Einherjar champions who has the Wayfarer's Grace, which means that along with his giant death hammer, he can also, if he dies, he gets back up on a 2-up with full wounds.
Ridiculous.
Now, who's ready to see me roll a 1?
Oh, I can't wait for that, mate. I can't wait. And you said that he basically resurrects. He resurrects as close as possible to where he died, but not within engagement range.
Yes.
Right, okay, fair
so,
enough.
Yeah, so he can't just like be stabbed again in the face by someone else as he gets back up.
Amazing.
And then next to him, I have my tank commander, has no enhancements, but he does have the ability built in called Death Befitting of an Officer, and if when he dies on a 2-up, he can shoot at whomever he likes.
So basically, you just got to not roll 2 ones. Just don't roll 2 ones, mate.
And what am I going to do? I'm going to roll me some hot ones. But yeah, he's got a twin multi-melter, a heavy bolter, a battle cannon, and a heavy sub you can't see. And sadly, he is technically not equipped with a power sword, so he could do a drive-by stabbing. Or the missile. Well, he's got a hunter killer, which he's holding in his hands he's gonna throw at someone in a bit.
Outstanding. And is that 500 points on the nose?
It is 500 points on the nose.
Oh, beautiful start to what is going to be a brutal game. Right, let's go see what Rapid's bringing to the table. So, Rapid, tell us what you're bringing to the table.
Well, we're going to start off with Commander Dante, and he's going to do better than Beanie said he did last time. There's no crew shapers around this time, so he's not going to die to one.
Thank God.
Okay, so it's Dante, you know, he's great. But this man comes with a Axe Mortalis, which is 8 attacks, strength 7, you know, or will it be up to 10? No?
On the charge.
On the charge, yeah. Yes, he will be.
So Sons of Sanguinius giving him 2 extra attacks on the charge. Not bad in the slightest. Ooh.
And then he's got a melter pistol.
Nice.
And then also he gets... sorry, I was going to say while he leads the unit, but he's not leading any units now, is he?
No, he's not.
On his own.
Nope.
Okay. But in combat anyway, any unit that starts combat with him needs to take a battle shock test.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
So next to him then is a shield captain.
Yeah.
And this man has got the Artisan of War ability, which means he's got a save characteristic of 2+.
Nice.
And then he's got his 4-up invuln. And then also the AP of his weapon is improved by 1.
That's really good. So he's quite choppy and he's got this surviving staying power as well. Nice.
Yep. And last then...
The most expensive model in the entire game?
Yes, my favourite. Is a Swarm Load, so 270 points of Gribbly loveliness. His name's Stubby, because he's lost a bit of his tail.
Oh, bless him.
I'm going for the Crusher Stampede.
Yep.
So as you hit him, he gets more and more angry. And this guy has got 8 attacks in combat, hitting on 2s, strength 9, -2 and 3 damage, and they're twin linked.
That is so rough. Basically, anything that he fights will die in a flurry of bio blades. It's going to be bad news. Does he fight on death or anything like that?
No, he does not.
Deadly Demise that's any good or anything like that?
I can't remember, no.
Oh, okay, because
I'll
sometimes
check
these big bugs, they like thrashing around, don't they? But is that 500 points on the nose, my friend?
No, it's not. It's 490, so I've already lost.
Oh,
I'm such a noob.
Bet he feels quite silly about that one, but not as silly as me because I'm bringing all orcs to this battle. Oh dear. Right, let's go. And here we are with my team. It's the boys that are about to call the war. That's right. Weirdly enough, I've got 4 models in a 3-model maximum game format, but only because of the fact that Macarai and Gaz over here, they count as 1 unit. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Macarai looks a little bit, or Macari, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Macari, he looks I like calling him Macarai. I don't know why.
I know.
Macas. Like, the thing is that he might look a bit different to people at home, and that is because of the fact that he's been subbed out for the red gobbo right now, just because I haven't finished painting up big Macas over there. But what I do have is the big guy himself, Gaz. He's got a 2-up regular save, 4-up invulnerable. He's got a big claw that does 4 damage. He's quite tough, he's quite tanky, but it's really Macas that gives the good stuff, because on the charge, when the war is called, all of the weapons in a 12-inch radius for orcs get the lethal hits rule, which is pretty dang cool for a melee-focused army. He would get more buffs, but he ain't leading anyone, so I've just got to prove that he's just got enough gumption in that one model. Right, so that's him. I've also got the named character Ulfak Blackhawk, I think that's how you pronounce it, who was recently released, and I absolutely love him. Painted him up recently and had a whale of a time. He's got the exact same stats as a war boss, so nothing too special here. The Snaz Hammer is pretty decent in combat, only does 2 damage though, and the Snaz gun that he's got there, or the shock gun that he's got, is probably the best thing about him, because he hits on 4s with it. It's got precision. It does have devastating wounds, but it also has hazardous. So I'm likely to kill myself before this guy ever even gets into combat. It's going to be great fun. And finally, we've got a guy over here who looks like a beast boss on Squigasaur, but he's actually scrag bad because of the fact that for the same points as adding a regular kill chopper, head whoppers kill chopper on a regular beast boss, I thought I might as well bring the other named character, rounding out my entire list to only named characters, and he is an absolute brute in combat. His Gut Ripper has anti-vehicle and anti-monster 4-ups. It does 3 damage unless you are a vehicle, and then it does 4 damage, but here's the twist. It only has -1 AP. Like most Orc stuff, it is really potent on paper, but the dice say otherwise, so I'm looking forward to that. And Big Chomper on there does have some pretty devastating teeth, but again, it's swingy, it's whiffy, it's pongy, I absolutely love it. So let's give it up for the boys as we head to the table for deployment. Well, here we are, my friends, after deployment, and believe it or not, it was actually quite tactical because we got a bit scared. A lot of people were like, brazenly, I'm going to put some people down here, it'll be fine, and then it was like, actually, no, let's pull them back, just in case there was a turn 1 charge or anything like that. And speaking of, I rolled and got a 6, so I deployed first. I got all of my boys up here. They're ready to swarm onto the objective, or so that Swarm Lord, what the meaning of pain is. Over here, we've got Beanie, who's got Trundlaw, Thundlaw and Bumdlaw over here who are about to go onto the objective, but they also are in perfect position to scuttle and just walk. I guess that's what he's doing. He's just going to walk, little jog maybe.
He's not the fastest man. I probably should have put him a little bit closer.
He's fine. He's doing what he needs to do. And over here, we've got the finest Emperor, the Emperor's finest over here, cowering behind a wall, and a Swarm Lord who is just licking his lips at all the bodies he's going to add to his biomass. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to do the nominations, and just for those at home, it's going to go 3, 2, 1, go on the 4th. None of this go on the 1 thing. Okay, right, so are we ready, gents? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I've gone for Beanie because I was going to do a gentleman's agreement and not go for you, Rapid. You arsehole. Okay, so now we know. I'm going for Beanie. Beanie's going for Rapid. Rapid's going for me. It is the trifecta of pain. Now let's roll off to see who is going to be taking the initiative, my friends. So Beanie gets a 6. That's a good start. I get a 5. So I'll probably be going second. And Rapid, a 1. Ooh. So let's move into Beanie's turn 1. Whoa, wow, pazang, smash, flash, boink. That was the sound of all of the moving in Beanie's turn. He decided to not move Trundlaw over there, who's going to stay put to get the lethal hits ability thanks to Born Soldiers. But the Lord Discordant scuttled his way forward, tantalizingly close to the central objective, and he was followed by the huffing and puffing, wheezing nature of the Iron-Haired Champion, who unfortunately rolled a 1 on his advance. The other guy rolled a 2, is that correct?
Yes, it wasn't a great advancing time for anyone, really.
No, but you don't need to advance when all your enemies are dead. And that's what we're going to be moving into now, as we go into the shooting phase, and the only weapon that is in range of Rapid's characters over there is the battle cannon. Now, who are you going to select out of those tasty duos over there?
Dante.
Ooh, Dante must die mode. Devil May Cry, let's go.
So, this will be D6 plus 3 shots. So,
do you have any protective measures, my friend? He's shaking his head. No. Okay, it is for Ian shot.
Gotta CP that.
The CP being used. He's using the giant dice.
Into a 3.
3. I love this because this is the actual cannon that's going across into hitting them like that. Lovingly given to us when we were playing Space Hulk the other day by Alex. What a legend.
Thanks, Alex.
Okay, so 3 shots coming in, hitting on
4s and 6s are lethal.
Yes, so there's no way to improve his ballistic skill.
No.
Okay, fantastic.
Well, he can't give orders to himself, so he can't shout in his own ear.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. Ooh, that's 2 lethals.
And 2 other hits.
It's time for Rapid Cam. How do you feel about that?
Pleased.
Not great, not great. Okay.
So it is strength 10, so it's going to be 2s to wound.
It will be 2s to wound, my friend.
There's the 1.
There's a 1, but there are 3 big wounds coming in, and these are AP...
-1.
AP -1, so that's going to put you onto a 3-up or a 2...
3-up,
yeah, 3-up. There's no cover bonus given, unfortunately, so 3-up saves for the Emperor, mate. You got this. Oh, no! 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 That couldn't have been worse! No. I'm
going to CP one.
How many wounds has he got?
He's only got 6 wounds.
I don't think CP is going to save this man, because this
damage.
is flat 3. So that is a dead Dante.
Man, okay, so Beanie has claimed the first head, and it's Dante.
Free CP.
Okay, Rapid Cam. Let's just check in with him over here. Rapid. I'm sorry, dude. That's not a great way to start. That's not a great way to start.
I didn't even expect to hit.
It is hilarious, though. Okay, so that is Dante dead. That means that Beanie nets himself an extra CP for doing so. What a shooting phase. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And also, did I even do the right amount of shots?
You did 3 shots.
No, I did 4 shots, but I got a 3 on it. I should have had 6 shots because it's D6 plus 3. So I should have been doing another 2 shots.
You don't need it. That's overkill.
It's fine. That's just for me to remember that I need to remember my own rules.
Oh man, talk about a very brutal start to this silly game. There we go. Dante is dead. We have kicked things off proper with Dante's head rolling around on the ground. That's the end of Beanie's turn. Pretty successful, I'd say. And now we move into Orc turn een. Here we are after Orc turn 1 movement, and I've not called the war, so what I'm doing is being a little bit cagey and seeing what my opponents are doing first. I've moved my boys around here to the side, ready for turn 2. The Beast Boss, the Shock Rifle, and Gaz's Mork's Roar are all in range of the Lord Discordant, which is my only target that I'm going to be shooting at. So, might as well kick things off with that. It is 12 shots from Gaz over here, who, remember, these are open for the purposes of movement and line of sight, so that means he's going to be hitting you on 5s. Hope you're ready for that, my friend. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, showing the Orcs how it's done. It's strength 5 on toughness.
More than 5 is like 9.
Well, I've only got 0 wounds for that one, but a lot of smattering and clattering of bullets. That seems very orky indeed.
Yeah, toughness 9.
It's D3 shots with the thump gun coming in from the Mozarog Scragbad. So it is the big 3. Ooh. But of course, he's going to be hitting you on the 5s. It's
2 hits.
2 hits, okay. Now this is again going to be wounding on a lot higher than his strength. It is 1 wound coming in, and I believe it is AP 1, my friend, but I will double check that. Okay. Roll your dice and we'll figure it out.
So 3 up.
Oh, thump gun is, wow, AP 0. It got even worse. Okay, and then finally,
the good one.
The good one, so I'm told, is the shock rifle over here from Black Hawk, who's going to be shooting down into the Lord Discordant. Hits on a 4. It does hit. Now this is going to be strength. What's toughness for you again?
9.
It's going to be 4s. But it's devastating wounds, so it's D6 plus 1 wounds coming in immediately. Woohoo! Come on, baby! For 5 wounds. That was a really good shooting effort from him. But it has the hazardous keyword. Do I take any damage? I do not take any damage from the hazardous keyword. But you take that. So he's down to 5 wounds remaining. And I end my turn as bewildered as the rest of you that Orcs actually showed up in shooting. Nice one, boys. Okay, then, it looks like we have finished Rapid's movement phase. He's scuttled forward with the Swarm Lord, and the Shield Captain is at the back there, just propping things up. Just definitely not panicking about the Dante situation. Definitely not. But we go into the Psychic Screaming Torrent that's going to be hitting Gaz right now. It is D6 plus 3 shots, isn't it? Auto hitting.
Yep. Ready for the 1? Ready for the 1?
6.
Ooh, that is nice. Okay, and now this is strength 5. Gaz is toughness 6.
So 5s.
Ooh, pretty spicy indeed. So I've got 3 rolls to make. Now, if I take them on Makari, there are 2 up in vulnerable. 3 chances not to roll. I've got to do it one at a time, because they only got 1 wound. I'm going to do it. Let's go Fate. Who? Oh, Macari, big Maccas. He's dead. He's bit the big one. That's what noise that he makes as he's toasted alive.
Does he have an OnlyFans?
He does indeed. Only grots, and he has pissed off Gaz somewhat with that. But a very successful shooting, and you've taken out one of my characters. Shame that it's not the whole unit though. So.
Nope.
And that is the end.
I'm going to go for a silly 12-inch charge.
It's a 12-inch charge down to Gaz. Can he make it in? Let's see it, baby.
Easy.
Oh, it's a swing and a miss. Is it worth a CP reroll just for the laugh? Or are you? Oh, he picked the dice up. I don't have to tempt this man much. Oh, no, unfortunately not. The boxcars was not meant to be. And thus ends turn 1. It's been a pretty explosive first round, if I'm honest, lads. But no one's in control of the objective over here. But we have lost effectively 2 models out of that shooting phase there. And Beanie's Lord Discordant is down to 5 wounds remaining. Not bad at all. So let's gather our forces, gather our hopes, start crossing our fingers and toes as we move into round 2. So it's time for the nomination, my friends. Are you all ready? Rapid doesn't look so. Okay, ready? Going on the 4th beat. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, this is everyone against Jules.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see how it is, my friends. Right, well, let's roll off to determine who's going to get the initiative right now. I'll roll first for you. I get a 5,
Good.
a 3, and a 2. Ooh, I will be going first, and unbelievably, I will be calling Dewar. Dewar? With the War having been called, the boys have surged forward, getting pretty pitiful advances, if I'm honest, a 2 on both of them, but still it's brought them close enough to their target in order to do some damage where it counts. Apart from Black Orc over here, who's going to stay at the back, because if he can shoot stuff, fine. Admittedly, you can't see across it because this is line of sight blocking terrain, but it stops him being shot at for the moment, and I probably need to have one guy alive, probably. That's the way I see it right now. I'm going to start with him to do some shooting, because why not? And he's going to go for the Lord Discordant again. Let's see if he's still got the gumption. Hitting on 4s. It hits with a 6. Is it going to wound again on 5s? It's another devastating wound. I'm sorry, Bean. I am very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. It's D6 plus 1.
Oh!
I'm going to use a CP because I have so many right there. So it is... Oh, it's only 2 damage done to him there. My hubris was showing. Okay, so he's still alive. Let's try and finish him off with the thump gun. 2 shots. Wow. Oh yeah, hitting on 5s. No hits. No better, no better, no better. 12 dice in my baby hands from Mork's Raw, shooting at the Lord Discordant. 5s. Ooh.
That's not bad.
Iranu. That's okay. I'm happy with that. And then this is strength 5 on that, so 5s to wound again. 2 wounds coming in, 8p dash, my friend.
Okay, 2 2-ups.
Ooh, both made. Okay, so there is something still left to chop as we move into the charge phase, and it's going to be, Gaz is going to stay put because he's on objective control, but he would also be if he was over there. So Gaz is going to go first because the Bale Flamer is less damaging to him.
How far is his charge?
It's going to be a 9-inch charge straight across the barricades.
Okay, I'm going to do the Bale Flame. I'm going to pay 1 CP for Overwatch.
Okay, let's see that then. So it's D6 plus.
D6 plus 3.
Very nice indeed.
Right down the middle. Nice bit of 7.
Strength off.
6. I think it's strength 6.
I'm toughness 6, so 4's to wound. Ooh, very nice indeed, my friend.
Okay, so that is 5 wounds.
Now, do monsters get the benefit of cover when they're in this? I don't know how it works with benefit of cover for monsters.
But I don't know in the charge phase what cover you would get because
you could call it at any point effectively.
Because you were running forward.
How many was it? Sorry, it was
5 at -1.
5 at 5 3-ups. Here we go. Oh, he wants it. How much damage?
4 damage.
4 damage. I'll keep a tally of that for the moment. But he's in with the charge. 9 inches, baby. 6, 7, 8, 9. He's in there.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello. Now, here's the tricky pickle. I can't actually charge around him to go to the Ionia champion.
That's why I placed him where he is.
So I may as well, at this point in time, just blockade the way and get as far away from Rapid as possible by declaring a charge with Beast Boss, who is definitely in there. Hello.
That's way over 6 inches.
Yeah, true. Okay, so I am both in there with my boys. Garrus has taken 4 wounds for the privilege, bringing him down to a mighty 6, because I believe he starts with 10. And now it's time to scrap! So, Beanie has popped a strat just before the combat begins, and I am going to kick things off with Gaz. What's it called again?
Eternal Hate.
Oh, okay, and that means that on a 3-up, because he's a Khorne model, he will not be removed from play immediately and will get to fight back against my boys. But let's make sure we take him down first, because here I come in with my 7 attacks. 6s are great and explode. Oh, but Gaz not super feeling confident today. He's only hit you, I think he's hitting on 2s. I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
He's got to be hitting
given
on
the
2s.
Master of War that he is, he does hit on 2s, yes. Now this is strength 14. What are you?
9.
Ooh, okay, so it's going to be 3s. There are 3 big wounds here, and this is at -3, 4 damage a pop.
Okay, so his 5-up involves.
Indeed.
A1 failed 2.
Okay, so 8 damage taken there.
He's very dead.
Dead, but
on
now
a 3-up,
will he come back up? He does! He gets to fight.
And he gets to fight now.
Cool.
So he's going to fight the other guy.
Roof into the Beast Boss, Mosrog Scragbat. So, Beanie is about to kick the shins off of Scragbad over here. He's going to do a Dark Pact, but I paid 1 CP for Ardous Nails, meaning that he's got a -1 to wound against him. So, it is time, my friend.
He's good.
The Dark Pact has been made.
This means now that he will be getting lethal hits on a 5-up.
Nice.
And because of the Talisman of Burning Blood, he gets D3 extra to his strength and to his attacks.
Very nice indeed. For 2.
For 2. So, yeah, that's lovely. So, hang on. That goes on to melee weapons.
Very nice. So that means extra attacks as well.
Yeah, so we will start with the Impaler Chainglaive, which is now strength 8.
Yep.
He would have had 4 attacks, now he has 6.
Very nice indeed.
Hitting on 2s, 5s are great.
Oosha.
So only 1 great, and he missed with almost all of them.
Oh, okay. He's flailing. He's flailing against him.
Toughness of Scragbad.
Scragbad is toughness 10.
Okay, so 5.
6s because it's -1 to wound against me.
Okay, so only 1 went through.
And AP on this one is?
Well, I did know, and then it moved. It is -2.
Oh, so 5-up save, which does not make
2 damage.
2 damage. 2 4-up feel no pains. Neither made, so he takes 2 damage, bringing him down to 7 wounds
Does he
remaining.
count as a vehicle?
He does not count as a vehicle, no sir.
He's a monster.
He's counted as, his keywords are, monster, yes.
Yes, so the Techno Virus Injector, which instead of having 1 attack will have 3 now.
Nice.
So this will be hitting on 3s.
Oosh. Nice, and 2 lethal hits as well, isn't it?
Yes, so what that means is it's -3 to damage.
Oh, because he's a monster.
No, just because it's anti-vehicle 2-up, but because of the lethal hits, it's a -3 to damage.
Oh, he's just a regular -3 weapon, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, nice. Both made, unfortunately.
Wow, you tart. and then
And then the flailing claws and limbs of the Hell Stalker, is that what it's called?
Yes, it is, and it will be 6 attacks hitting on 3s.
Very nice. Ooh, that's real good.
That is real good. And then it is strength 8 because of the upgrade, so 5s.
Nice.
Oh, 6 actually because of what you
-1.
said. So 4s. This will only be at a -1.
Okay, so 4.
But it's still 2 damage a pop.
That's pretty good, man. So 4 4-ups. I've made 1, failed 3. So now how much? I'm actually going to spend 1 CP for a reroll on the save. Wasn't worth it. So how many dice is it?
So it'll be 6 wounds, won't it?
6, 5, 6 4-up feel no pains on my boy. Oh, he's made a lot of them. Only lost 2 more. Okay, so he's wounded, but he's on 5 wounds remaining. Yes, indeed. But the Lord Discordant is out of here. And I get an extra CP for killing thee. Boink. Okay, so that is the end of my turn. I'm going to consolidate towards the nearest objective because of the fact that I want to be on that bad boy. And that means I've got more people on there for Beanie and Rapid to try and take off. But we now move into... Whose go was it next?
Me.
Into Beanie's turn die. Now, Beanie has just started his movement phase over here, but because of the fact that I feel like if I can get the jammy roll of the 6 into the 6 again, that'd be fantastic.
Let me check to see if I have smoke screen as an option, because I really don't want him to die.
I'm only going to hit on 6 anyway. So
oh yeah, you crack on.
Yeah, so here we go. It's 1 shot. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend a CP. I might as well. I've got CP to burn at this point. Hits!
Toughness 6.
Oh, it's definitely wounds because it's on a strength 7, so it's -2.
Okay, so he will have a... So you'll get a cover save for being on the terrain thing.
You will indeed.
So that'll be -1, so I have a 3-up save.
3-up save, my friend. Hey, look, it's risk it for a biscuit. That's what we got to do in this game. Oh, okay, he survives the shock rifle, and he can confirm the rest of his movement. So, it's shooting time, baby, and I'm actually pretty worried because we're doing split fire over here, the battle cannons going into Scragbad over there, and the rest, the multi-melters, into Gaz.
And the heavy bolter and the stubber and the hunter-killer missile are going into other chompy.
Scragbad. Right, I'm going to pay 1 CP then for Ardous Nails, so it's a -1 to your wound roll for all of the ones dedicated against Scragbad. But at Gaz, he's just going to have to take 1 for the team.
Okay, so Gaz is getting shot at first.
Sure.
So 4 multi-melter shots.
Indeed.
Hitting on 4s, 6s are spicy.
Ooh,
but one hit was not so spicy. I'm going to CP 1.
Sure thing. Nice. Okay, so 2 hits, 1 strength off.
Strength 9.
Okay, so it's going to be 3s to wound. Ooh, okay, one.
-4.
-4, so 4 up invulnerable save for Gaz. Prophet of the War. He makes it.
Damn him and his profiting ways. Okay, 3 shots from the
Everything
heavy
else.
blotter into Thingy Face. 1 big hit. It's going to be 5s to wound.
It will be indeed. 6 is to wound actually because it's strength of...
5.
Yeah, and then -1 for Arless
Okay,
Nails.
so misses. Now the twin, so the stubber hits once. Be 6s to wound.
No.
No, and now it's going to be the Hunter Killer.
Okay, here we go, the big one. No.
And then the Battle Cannon.
Here we go, the big battle cannon coming in for D6.
D6 shots.
Ooh, plus.
So 8 plus 3.
Nice. Oh, this
5,
is going to
6,
sting,
7.
man. Yeah. Okay, so hitting on 4s, but 6s are great. And 6s are great indeed. In fact, they are the only hits.
They
are the biggest hits. AP on this one, minus?
It's only -1, so you get. It's going to be
4 up.
Oh, 4 up.
In fact, it'll be AP 0 because I'm on the terrain feature, so it'll be 3 up saves. I do fail 1, but I am going to CP that one because why not at this point in the game? And I make all of them. No damage taken for my boys. Now come in and face.
Hang on.
Oh, wait,
he's got 4 big old shots in his arm.
Okay, here we go.
And they are going to go into Gaz because he's marked
Yeah.
because he's got the judgment tokens on him.
He does indeed.
So-
2 judgment tokens. Forgot to say that at the beginning of the game.
So
Doled out.
hitting on 2s.
Nice.
And then it's strength 4 against hit 6
6.
with a +1 to wound.
No, not +1 to wound. It was only against that guy over there. The one that you basically
No,
dedicated.
no, I get a +1 to wound
Oh, of course
because
you
of the
did. Of
judgment
course you did.
tokens.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it'll be 4 to wound.
Indeed, it will be. 4s to wound. Nice.
Oh, now I turn up with them.
Okay, what AP?
So no AP, so 3 2-ups.
3 2-up saves on Gaz. He does still fail 1 though, so he takes a wound, bringing him down to 5 wounds remaining. Ooh, okay. It is time for the charge phase.
Okay, going into Gaz.
That makes a lot of sense. 5 inches. Measure it up, boys.
It might be enough.
It's enough, my friend.
Okay, throw him in.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so for everyone at home, are you ready for 3?
3
full attacks?
big attacks. Here we go.
And he'll be hitting on 2s,
Yes.
wounding on 2s,
Yes.
because it is strength 12.
But with the +1 to wound.
Yeah, and because his weapon skill 3 normally is up to 2,
Yeah,
so
it's pretty gnarly. Ooh, the lally. Okay, and then...
yeah, I'm going to spend a CP there.
Nice. Okay, so it is now 2 to wound. Nice. Okay, so there is 2 coming in AP.
-2.
So it'll be on to his 4 up invulnerable Prophet of the War. He makes 1, fails 1. How much damage?
D6 +1.
Ooh, that's really spicy. 3.
So it's only 3. But I've already spent my CP. So.
Okay, so 3. He's down to 2 wounds remaining. He is gasping. He is feeling wounded, but he is still in play. And because the war is still in effect, he's going to have 7 attacks back. So that is
yeah, it's bad times for me.
6, 7. Hitting on 2s, 6s are great as they explode for the war tribe. No explodies.
Sorry, I forgot to do his mass acceleratus barge in. He has the same thing as the Brutalis built on him. So,
Okay, so
Yes.
what does that do?
so I need to roll a dice when he charges in, and on a 2 to a 5 it's D3 mortal wounds, and on a 6 it's D3 +3.
Ah, okay, I might have spent my CP differently for Orcs is Never Beaten.
D3 +3 mortal wounds
Okay,
on
so,
the charge
so
in.
pretend he's dead, but I'm going to play
Yeah.
for Orcs is Never Beaten instead, because how much damage is this going to be? D3 plus...
So that would have been D3 +3, so that would have been 4, and then I still would have had to have done the
Then
other
you've still done your
damage.
fat damage, so I'll pay for Orcs is Never Beaten on that one then.
Feel no pains.
No feel, no pains on Orcs, on Gaz, unfortunately. So he is out, but is going to be the fight back before he goes.
Have a CP back.
So 2 explodies replace one of the ones that I've dropped there.
And an extra.
And then it's going to be strength... what's it?
14 or something,
Yeah,
isn't
something
it?
like that.
He's toughness 6, so 2s.
Oh, fair enough. 2s to wound. Everything wounds. -3.
E,
4 damage a pop.
Z. So this is going to be
Ooh.
4s.
Ooh.
So he fails 4 times. What's
so-
the damage profile?
4 damage apiece.
He isn't alive. But
But-
the Wayfarer's Grace.
Yes. Will it come back in?
On a 2.
Here we go.
There's the one!
No. So
And
Beanie's
I
Einhir...
can't re-roll that.
No, unfortunately not. Einhir champion is out of there, but
so
so
is Gaz.
is Gaz. Oh, it's all to play for now. And you know what? Rapid's in a good position to sweep up a victory here if he plays it right, as we now move into his turn. Okay, so here we are after Rapid's turn 2 movement. He's pushed the Shield Captain and the Swarm Lord forward with a big advance over here, who now is going to peek his head through. Remember, these doors are counted as open for today's match, and is going to try and smoke this poor old Scragbad with some Psychic Screaming attacks. Now, I will get +1 for the benefit of cover over here, which negates your -1 for the thing, isn't it? Okay,
Yes.
and how much damage is it? 2?
2 damage each.
And what's the strength of it again?
Strength 5.
So you're going to be winning on 5s anyway. What I'm going to do is I am going to pay 1 for Deadard, because of the fact that I really feel like the -1 to wound is paying dividends in the grand scheme of things here.
Okay. I've got stratagem. I've got ability with the Swarm Lord that I can increase the CP cost of a stratagem.
Ah, so you're going to do that, but I've paid for mine already. Are you
Yeah.
interrupted? So the next time?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to do it. So for every time I want to use all Arda's Nails, it's going to cost me 2 CP for the rest of the game.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. That's very, very good indeed.
Should have done it earlier, but there we are.
Okay, so there we go. That's going to be, how many attacks is it?
So this is D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3. Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's better for me.
8 shots, wounding on 6s, coming in now.
Whoop.
Ooh, ooge. Okay, so we've got 2 coming in at -0, so it's going to be onto his 3-up save. Has he got the gumption? He does have the gumption, no damage taken, which is very good for me, because that's going to, if I was a lower, battle shock, and that could have been absolute havoc with controlling that objective. That's the end of your shooting. I definitely think I'm outside of charge range.
Yep.
So I believe that that is the end of round 2, my friends.
Yeah, I'm very entertaining, aren't I?
You had an unlucky first turn, let's put it that way. So at the beginning of turn 3, I'm going to score the first point by being the only guy in contention of there. But that doesn't matter, because it's time for the nomination. So please go around the corner, Rapid. Let's do our nominations here. I feel this is going to be the deciding factor at this point here, and I'm pretty sure I can tell who's going to go for who, and it's both of you. So 3, 2, 1... I gotta go for you, Rapid. You're the closest one. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. As we move into turn 3. Before we start round 3, we've got to roll off for initiative. So let's see. I'll go first, lads. It's a 2. Low ball figure.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. 5. That's very good. And a 3. So it's gonna go Rapid, Beanie, then myself. As we now kick off turn 3. Movement has been done. It was swift and deadly. Advances made over here. So that means there's not going to be any charges, but for me, potentially, apart from the Swarm Lord obviously coming in, but at least not from the Shield Captain too. Shooting wise, it's going to be the screaming right into my face or back, as it may be. Yeah, the Bale Flamer from Heck, Vocal Bale Flamer is coming in hard.
For those who care, it's a Synaptic Pulse.
Synaptic Pulse. Pew, 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 pew.
So D6 plus 3 shots.
Here we go. 5 going into Black
What
Hawk.
CP do you have?
A lot.
Many.
What do you CP it?
Okay, go on in. Okay.
He's going to CP it for 1. And he's
son of
literally
a-
got 1. So dropped 1. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so hitting on nothing because it's auto hitting.
I am the butt of all jokes, aren't I?
Strength of this is?
Strength 5.
Okay, so 4 to wound, sorry. Ooh, all wounds, AP on this.
-1.
Okay, so this is going to be, I'm pretty sure, 5 ups. It's going to be the end of him straight away. And I think it is. If it's 2, 4, 6, 8 damage,
Yes.
he's gone, my friend. Even if I did that, he is out of there.
What?
I did something.
And that is another CP for killing him as well. So it all comes down to my final guy over here, who's about to take a Swarm Lord charge in the back. Please, my friend, come in. Do the damage. Do your worst. We'll measure up after you roll it, unless you've got anything that you need to do.
No, I'm just checking a stratagem if I had to play it now or if I can play it
Okay.
at the end.
Fair enough.
Nope, I can do it after.
Here we go then.
Okay.
Oosh. That is definitely in there. The Swarm Lord has made contact with Scragbade.
Right, and I'm going to play Massive Impact. For
Okay,
a
so you're going to do some mortal wounds on charge, is it?
Yep, roll 66.
66? Cool, you ain't messing about, brother.
And 4 ups, 1 mortal wound.
Ooh, capped off at any?
No.
Down to 1 wound unless I make some 4 up, feel no pains.
Do you do tank shock as well?
Oosh. It's only for vehicles, not
Only
for...
for
Oh, I've made them all, so take no damage. Back up!
It's fun playing Jules, isn't it?
Back up!
It's like,
Back up!
it's like Sticky roll as well or something.
Okay, it's the big combat now, and one that is not in my favour, because you get a lot of attacks and they're twin linked.
Yeah.
Here it is, the battle of the big boys over here. I've got 3 CP. I don't know whether it's worth paying the 2 CP for Arda's Nails, because Rapid increased it, or the 2 CP for Orcs is Never Beaten. I would have done both, but he did that stratagem to increase the cost of it. So, I'm...
Got a reroll though on a save.
That is a good point. So I'm going to save it for Orcs is Never Beaten, because I feel like I'm about to be eaten. So, hit me with your best shot, my friend.
Okay, just...
Pat Benatar.
For everyone, I'm playing Rampaging Monstrosities, which means I get to re-roll my hit rolls.
Not that you need, and you're re-rolling your wound rolls as well, and it's ridiculous. Hit on 2s,
I know I hit on 2s, but you normally 1s I roll.
Oh, man. This is so gross. Right, so they all hit. Fantastic. And then it's going to be wounding on, what's the strength of this?
Strength 9.
Oh, I'm toughness 10, so you actually wounded on 5s.
But re-roll it.
But
Re-rolling, they are twin linked.
That's a lot of wounds already. Dang it, I was really hoping the dice gods would have my back on this one. Okay, right.
So that is 6.
Let me consult the manual.
-2.
It's a 4-up invulnerable save to save it. How many were there?
6.
6.
3 damage each.
This is going to suck. Okay.
But you did just stop 4 mortal wounds with anything of pain.
Oh no, he's only made 1 of them. But, as Beanie said, there is a CP for a reroll in here, so I might as well do it. CP for a reroll. Ooh, this is going to suck. Okay, so it is 3 damage a pop, is it?
Is.
3, 6, 9, 15 4-ups. Is that right? Is that
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, 5. I'm just going to do it in batches of 5s, because my tiny little baby hands can't hold them. So, batch of 5, the first. He's alive on 1 wound. He can do it, boys.
He can easily do it.
He can easily do it.
Easy.
Oh, he's dead. No. Okay, so Deadly Demise, do I do anything to you? No, and then Orcs is Never Beaten is coming into play. That is all of my CP burnt. It is time for the fight back.
Playing Savage Roar.
What does that do?
-1 to your hit roll.
Just couldn't let me have it.
I like
Just
it.
couldn't let me have it.
And you get a CP for wounding.
Couldn't let me have it.
Well,
Right, so Gut Ripper is going in, baby. I'm hitting on the 3s now, thanks to the -1 to hit from Rapid. But I do hit with enough to replace the 2 that I dropped with 2 exploding 6s. Now it is Anti-Monster, 4-up, baby. And I wound you 3 times. Now this is only AP -1, my friend, for Gut Ripper. Boo! Boo earns!
so 3s.
Yeah.
Please don't die.
Reroll them. Okay, so he's made all of that one. Unsurprisingly, and then Big Chomper coming in, doing the same for Daddy. He hits you 2 times. He's going to be wounding you again, Anti-Monster. Ooh, 0 wounds, and that means that Scragbat is going there without a single wound done for the Swarm Lord. Oh dear. But that means that the bugs have taken control. I'm out of the game, by the way. I've just realised I was like, okay, don't worry. I was like, oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Oh, my chances at claiming glory have dissipated, but the battle is far from over. Beanie, with his amazing tank commander, a swarm lord, and a shield captain, it's all to play for. And technically, I'm still in the lead until I finish this sentence and we start battle round 4.
Yeah.
And now I'm drawing with Rapid because he gets 1 VP for having his guy there. So, roll, boys, because now you're going against each other. There's no point doing nominations. Who's got the initiative? Rapid gets a 5. Beanie gets a
4.
Oh, so Rapid is going first. Ooh. Oh, here we are after the movement phase, and it's been a bit of a pivotal movement. The shield captain advanced down over here, and he's going to be holding that objective with his very life, while also being out of line of sight from Beanie's tank, which is going to be quite useful going forward. The Swarm Lord moved his full 8 over here. He can't get within charge range. It's 13 inches, and all he can really do is scream in his face with the Synaptic Pulse. So, it's D6 plus
3.
3 going into the tank. Ooh, nice.
Nice with a 7.
Do you want to re-roll that again into a 1? Okay, fine. Moving on. Okay, so that's going to be toughness of your tank is?
This is bullying in the workplace.
Toughness of your tank is?
11.
11, so 5s or... Yeah,
So
5s.
6s.
6s.
Oh, it's 6s. 6 is strength 5, yeah. Ooh, but he still managed to do a wound. Yay. AP -1, so it's bringing it up to a 3-up save, I imagine. And he does fail it. He takes 2 damage.
Okay, so he's down to 9.
How dare you? And thus ends Rapid's go. Bit of admin. He's on 11 wounds. He started on 13. Oh, my friends, here we are. It comes down to one pivotal moment. In order for Beanie to come out on top, we've discussed off camera, he's got to use the shooting capacity of this model to kill the shield captain, then somehow do enough damage against the Swarm Lord that tank shock will have an impact in the fight back. That is all he can do. And that he can do, he will do. Easy. So, how are we splitting fire, my friends?
So, it's going to be 2 multi-melters going into the Swarm Lord.
Let's kick off.
Everything else going into the Capitan.
Indeed, they will be. So, here we go then.
4 shots. Hitting
Into
on
the Swarm
4s. Double hit.
Is it worth the save for
CP.
CP now? No. Okay, right, so 2 hits, wounding on.
It'll be
3.
5s.
Oh, 5s?
It's strength 9 versus toughness 10.
Oh, me meow. Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
yeah, no, this is a Hail Mary.
Okay, fair. I forgot about that. Oh, but there is the big wound. AP minus 4, I believe.
Yes.
So onto a 4-up invulnerable, I want to say, because he's the big boy. He's not made it. It's got to be a CP, Raps. It's got to be a CP. He's not made it.
No.
It's D6.
6 plus 2 because of melter range.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Boo.
No.
So that's 3 whole damage.
Oh, man.
Unless-
That could have been the big one. It really could have been.
Yeah, the big problem is that when you're relying on me to roll spicy.
Oh, okay. Right, well, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, 3 shots into the shield captain with a heavy blotter.
Okay.
Hits once, wounding on 3s.
It's a big wound.
-1, but down to 0 because he's stood
on the
behind the
benefits of
thing.
cover.
2-up save there.
You can't ever improve to a 2-up save, can you? Oh no, he starts with a 2-up save because it's artist for armor, whatever it's called. Cool, right. No!
Hang on, you've given him artificer armor.
No, I just made that up.
Oh, because no, because I was going to say because that's in the Gladius task
yeah.
force, and it's not a thing that
He's got something else.
Yes. Okay.
He does take. How much damage was that?
2.
2 damage onto
Okay.
him.
Now 3 shots from the heavy stubber,
Okay.
and if he's within 18, it would be 6 shots.
Measure up, boys. Is he within 18 inches? Rapids closest to.
Well, that's 10,
he's
so I
in
would
18.
say he
Yep,
probably
so
is.
a few more shots. Okay, so he has 3 hits. Strength of
4, so be forced to wound.
2 big
2
wounds.
wounds.
AP.
0, I believe.
Okay, so this will be a 2-up save.
Hang on, I should probably just double check these things instead of guessing.
And another one after that.
1 more.
Ooh. Hey, he's made both of them. Okay.
And now the battle cannon.
Okay, here we go.
D6 plus 3.
Not bad. Not bad.
So 4s.
Here we go. Okay. Okay. Strength off.
So it's 10, so it'll be 2s.
Yes, it will be. Ooh, all 3 wounds. AP.
-1 down to 0, so it's
Okay,
going to be
2-up
it's
saves.
going to be 3 2-ups.
Ooh, 2 2s. He's already
6
used the
damage.
CP.
He did.
He's dead.
I
He's
did it.
unfortunately dead. The shield captain has been blasted to smithereens, meaning that the command point is open once more for business. So that means now it's just down to tank shock here, because
It
you've
is.
got to do it, mate. If you do, and you say you rolled the miraculous 6 mortal wounds, he's down to 1 wound remaining. That's some good odds. I like them odds.
I could take him out with the tank itself then.
And if he kills you in death, because he can fight on death, then no one's alive at the end of this. I love it. Okay, tank shot being spent. Here we go. How many dice is it, mate?
No, this is to charge.
Oh, to charge. Of course, you got to make the charge. Yeah.
So
he's in there, believe it or not.
So it's I believe so it goes plus it's +2 on whatever your strength is, isn't it?
So it's strength, and if your strength is higher than his toughness, which I don't think you are, then it's +2. So
Okay,
it's
so
only
it's
6
not.
dice.
So I'm looking at 7 because it goes against your strength
Oh,
of
yes,
the
of
weapon.
course. Yeah, sure.
So 7
7 5-ups. I believe me. I believe.
E Z.
Oh, 2. Okay, that's fine. That's not.
That's cute.
That's fair. That's okay.
That's cute.
That's just gonna make it real hard, but that's okay because it's what the HQ Battle Royale is all about.
I've got 6 attacks, mate.
We're now in combat.
I'm going to pay a CP to minute -1 to hit.
And what's he normally hitting on?
4s.
So he'd be hitting on 5s now.
Tau punching.
Oh, amazing. So hitting on 5s with the armoured tracks. Let's see it. For the Imperium, my friend. 1 hit.
Easy.
Strength of?
7, so 5 swords.
It's a big wound.
Yeah.
Any minus?
No.
Ah, boo.
2.
He takes a wound from the tanks! So he is down to 4 wounds remaining. It's not the best, it's not the worst. So, would you like to fight back?
Yeah.
How many wounds did he start with, by the way?
Oh, and I forgot to play that strat, didn't I, to minus his hitting by 1. It's okay, though.
It's armoured strength, yeah,
Yeah.
because you're going to remember the other rule you have. That he can shoot or fight when he dies. You're going to remember that.
Hang on. Oh yeah, it doesn't say anything. Oh no, but it says shoot as if it's in his shooting phase, so I won't be able to shoot the
Battle cannon?
The battle
But
cannon.
the battle cannon can fire blast in combat because it's turret.
No, that's the
Only the demolisher or vanquisher?
only the demolisher that
But
can do
everything
that.
else?
Yes, I'm going to take him out
Everything
with some
else.
melters now.
There we go. Okay, the fight back from the Swarm Lord.
Come on.
Okay, so the boys have been calculating their strats, and the Swarm Lord is paying to re-roll all of his wounds, and because he is in the Crusher Stampede, he's going to be wounding on 4s instead of 5s.
Hit rolls, not wounds.
Yep, that's fine, but you're re-rolling wounds anyway because of the fact that you get twin linked.
Yeah.
So re-rolling everything on everything. Hit on 2s, baby! And re-rolling those 1s, of which there are 3. Ooh, good CP spent there. Okay, and then the rest are going to be wounding normally on 5s, but down to 4s because of the Crusher Stampede ability.
re-rolling.
And re-rolling everything because it's twin linked. And that's a good thing that you are. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves to make at -3, isn't it?
-2.
-2, so
It's
4
ups.
ups. Not bad. And Beanie makes 3
I
of them.
get a CP1.
He is still
Oh, no.
alive.
So 6 damage,
6
so I'm down
damage.
to 5.
He's on 5 wounds remaining, but he is still alive. Ooh, Delally, my friends. This is all to play for, apparently, as we move into the final turn. Is it
Yes, it's
turn
the final
5?
turn.
Whoa, blimey, this has gone by very, very
You're
quickly.
winning.
Am I? No, drawing with Rapid because
Oh,
he
yeah.
had a person at the beginning. So, it is down to whether these two can kill themselves as we move into the final turn. So we are rolling for initiative now. Rapid gets a 2. Will Beanie strike hard? Oh, he's going second. Okay, so Rapid's turn 5 begins now. So the synaptic pulse is going off in the fight phase because unsurprisingly, they're staying in combat. To the bitter end, my friends. 4, 3.
CP?
CP. Hey! 1 into a 1. Is it +2 or +3? Oh, sorry, 4 shots. Auto hitting, so wounding on 5? 6s. 6s. Ooh, there's still 2 wounds though. AP
-1.
1. 3 ups.
3 ups.
And 2 damage a pop brings him down to 3 wounds remaining. Ooh, it's getting spicy. Things are getting too spicy for the pepper right now. Just so that people at home know, there was 1 CP paid for insane bravery over there. So that he passed and was able to use some rerolls and some strats. So that's his Psychic Screaming done. It's time for the combat, but Beanie fights first. Are you going to be using Armoured Might and all that other jazz?
Can't use Armoured Might.
Oh, no.
He's spending a CP, so I hit worse again.
Oh, no. The CP's being spent, so you've been hitting on 5s. Here we go. The tank tracks. They do find a home. You didn't move, so does this mean that they get lethal hits?
No, it's only on.
Ah, dang it.
So 5 wounds.
Here we go. Oh, me meow. He's done a wound. Somehow. He's managed to do another wound.
Wounds in combat, baby.
He's down to 3 wounds remaining over here.
Would you like to hit me?
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Not in real life.
Yeah, please don't do that. There's no violence on this channel. No
Last
real
CP to reroll my hits.
Okay, so the last CP is being spent for the rerolls to hits. You can be coming in big time.
I have 5 CP.
What can you even
Nothing to
use?
spend.
What can you use it on? How many attacks is it?
8.
Okay, so 8 hitting on 2s, rerolling. Ooh, 1 reroll to make. Ooh. Then it's going to be
4s.
4s
Rerolling.
rerolling. Ooh, it's a good thing that you are rerolling, mate. Blimey.
wow.
Blimey. Oh, Beanie may survive the night.
So there's only 3.
3 wounds.
3 wounds at minus.
2.
3. 4 ups to dramatic rolling, or no?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The first one has been made. The second one has been made. The final one has not been made, but he has a CP to spend. Can it be made? It's not made. 3 damage is exactly
But
enough. On a 2-up.
Death
Fitting an officer. He makes it so that means that even though the tank commander has been removed from this game, he fires all of his weaponry, except for the battle cannon, into the Swarm Lord. This could be the end of everything.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, so it is time for these big guns that never tire to fire off one last glorious salvo. Now, everything can fire apart from the battle cannon, but it's hitting at a -1. But he's doing so at full strength, according to the strats or the rules of this thing. So he's hitting on 4s normally, to 5s. He's going in hard. What are you shooting first?
Multi-melters.
Here we go, big ones. Oh, meow. Okay, 5s again.
It is.
Here we go. Oh, no better, no better. Okay,
well.
is it worth a CP?
I've already spent a CP.
Have you spent a CP in this for a reroll?
I did on the save.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yes, you did on the save,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay.
So, heavy blotters. Oh, no better, no better.
Now, 6 shots from the stubber that's going to do the work.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
1 whole hit.
no, his glorious moment.
No,
no
no,
wounds.
no. And does he explode?
Oh, this would be the fun one. Oh, okay, the deadly demise would have been good. So there we have it. The tank commander has gone bye-bye, unfortunately, up into the sky with his pals. And because the Swarm Lord is the only person left alive, that means that it's only Rapid that nets himself that extra VP at the end of the battle, which means he scores a mighty 2 to my 1 and Beanie's 0, which means he is the victor of the HQ battle. There we have it, my friends. Rapid is the victor of the HQ Battle Royale after a bit of a dicey start, as it were, with Dante getting his head blown completely in half. He had a miraculous comeback by biding his time, sleuthing in the shadows, taking out my Orc war boss over here was my contingency plan, and then ripping and tearing all the way through the rest. The Swarm Lord is no joke, and you can see why. He's a very expensive model, but he's worth every single point, because that's how Rapid won the game. So, thank you very much for watching our HQ Battle Royale. If you enjoyed it, then why not subscribe to the Live and Let's Dice YouTube channel, my friend, and follow us over on the social medias. You can follow Beanie over on Instagram at
Beanie 40K.
I'm going to mouth this for Rapid because he hasn't got a mic. You can follow him over there at Rapid 40K. And you can follow me over there at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Thank you very much for supporting us, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.